Hey, I'm Karin Gillen, leadership coach. Today we are going live to talk about sunk success. We've all heard about sunk costs, right? And I was listening to a podcast that Seth Godin does called Akimbo, and he mentioned sunk success. And it stuck with me. And finally, I had to write a blog about it, which is over on my website. But today, we're just going to talk about it and talk about where it might be showing up in your life. So, like I said, I'm a leadership coach. If you want to get in on more of this stuff as it happens, get on my list by clicking the link in the description of this video, Be a Better Leader in 7 Days, where I just give you kind of my main take on leadership and what has to be in place, and just a really nice format for looking at what's going on in your business. So sunk success is the things that are not working that we keep doing anyway. So when I think about sunk success, I think I went to school to be a lawyer, but now I'm a life coach, right? I have some friends who did that. I went to school to be a doctor, and now I'm a life coach. So I invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in one direction, and then I ended up somewhere else. You could say that I've done the sunk success thing in my own business because I invested 8.5, 9 years of my life in weight loss coaching or some form of coaching kind of headed in that direction. And then I made a pivot and I ended up right where I am. To have stayed in the last path just because it was the path that I had been on, that would be sunk success. That would be missing out on what might be possible because I stayed where I was just because I'd always been there. And that's kind of been the theme of the last few of these videos, which is we don't have to keep doing what we were doing just because we were doing it. We don't have to keep playing the same record over and over again because it's the record we paid for. If somebody gives you a free one that you like more, play the free one. It's the same. It's the same in life as it is with your records, your CDs, your iPads, your iPods, your whatever you're listening on. So where in your life are you hanging on for dear life to something that's broken, to something that just doesn't quite fit right because of the investment that you've made to date? And if you were to land here in this life, knowing what you know now, what if you made the pivot? What if you took the next step in a different direction? Not because of all the money and time you invested in the other thing, but because of all the money and time you have to invest out ahead of yourself. We are not guaranteed anything in the future. All we get, right, is right now. Everything in the past is a story. It's all your thoughts and beliefs about what happened and what you make up about it and what you make it mean that you spent 10 years going to school for something or not. And the same is true for the future. That's a story that you get to tell too, and it does not have to be related to your past. So go out there and be wasteful in service of yourself if that's what it takes. And go ahead and write a comment. Let me know. Tell me replay if you watch this again as a replay, and let me know if you have any questions about what this means or any stories about where you got out ahead of your life and thought, I'm going to make this pivot. I'm going to go a different way and it's going to be perfect. All right. Thanks for being here. Again, say replay if you watch the replay, and I'm happy to come back and answer any comments you leave. So take good care and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.